potent when you get towards that level 6. So I think for Peace, kind of riding the wave of the early stages, not falling too far behind, is a bit of a win for them. But as I say that, they're invading onto the bottom side. You've got Gremthar with push mid. Teton will be spotted.
He will be spotted. They're going to have Aladoric just throwing a ward over, so they know that 3 people are here. Tali has got himself the Undying Rage. They're going to go straight onto T-Town. Here we go. TV coming in. The Cannon Barrage is going to be a pseudo 4th man or 5th man. And the flash forward slicing Maelstrom stuns up a hell of a lot of people. There's a hell of a lot of summoners being taken down. First blood goes over to the OCE, and Pete with another to make it a 2 for none.
Go up some of these members, but we're back into fights.
We're going to go back in this time around. It's going to be Guigo who's getting himself caught up between the Nocturne and a Ken, and the Danger Mouse going to be picking that one up. That is another kill for Visit Chachi, who's finally feeling like he's found his groove. Aegis is here, but he's only there to clear a ward.
And that's the double CC that we were talking about, playing around Chachi, making sure that you can set this up, but Aegis, Tali's here.
Oh, Tali is on top of him. He does have the Undying Rage as well, so he's going to keep on smacking him down with that absolutely absurd sword. He's going to go underneath the tower. He knows that he's got the ultimate available to him. He flashes in. There's another kill. TP's just going to be a little bit too late from Guigo. Of which, actually, never mind. We're going to go up to Guigo, who has got himself fear. Going to cleanse that one up, so he's an orange shield BK. Never mind, I lied. That the slicing mouse from the Danger Mouse helps out Bappy to pick up another kill. 5 for none, and now T-Tan's by himself as Leona roamed mid. The exhaust is good, but not good enough. Violet picking up his first kill of the game.
And now you get the movement down from Red, but unfortunately they're a little bit too late. They've already picked off the AD carry. Violet and Aladoric will back away, although as I say that...
Here we go, Realm Warp. They did have the Solar Flare as well. That's going to be a fantastic Glacial Fissure, but not enough to save Lucian's life. I love the effort, but a good response here for Red. He is going to start burning up these very squishy members. The only one who I'd be really saying who could go in on top of that would be Jojo. Oh, there we go. Slicing Maelstrom coming in. They're going to jump straight onto Guigo, who does not have an orange. He's going to have one more auto attack. But there is the Cannon Barrage and Aegis to try and help him out. They will force the flash out of Visit Chachi. Not quite able to trade the kill, but Visit Chachi just going a little bit too close. Setting up that map a little bit more. And again, a better rotation coming out from Peace means they should be able to go for this. They're going to immediately commit to it. The Realm Warp just a little bit too far close to the tower. There is the Fear going down, which secures the Rise going to the side of Peace as well. There's just so much pressure. Red don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, and you can see Peace, they're just using the fact they have control of these sideways. Group up in the mid, force the play, and this is the engage that we're talking about. They're still going.
They're still going. They can go as well. Aegis gets exhausted. The Solar Flare goes down to try and disengage, but nobody gets stunned up. Guigo has almost got himself on the concussive blows, but not quite getting it. There's a 2-man face combo. Tali on the backside gets exhausted immediately. Has to pop the Undying Rage, and now Violet gets taken down. You might have gone a little bit too far forward as I say that. There goes Chachi to take back 1 for the side of Peace. They will end up being a trade. It's a bit scrappy, but Red will be pretty happy with the help bar trade.
Oh, Chachi's still going though. Might get onto Guigo, but he's going to back away. And Peace, they go a little bit too far, and you do get the turn from Red. And this is going to be another Dragon now going Red's way. So nice job from Red in that engagement to fight back, find some leeway. Right, a ton of CC coming through with Rise, Leona, Callista, the Everfrost on the Rise as well. It means that you don't have this, well...
Oh, they're going to go for the full-fledged dive onto Guigo as he gets himself feared underneath the tower. Tali not going to get another turret hit, so he should be able to keep himself alive and well. Titan there to defend the tier 2, but see Visit Chachi playing weak side, buddy, and this is Cagel saying the weak side police are here. Jojo going to flash forward, get themselves the Solar Flare and lock down. We're going to see the Slicing Maelstrom come out, but those are 2 very tanky members, and a shutdown going over to the side of Guigo. Peace going to try and push in this bot side, maybe even the mid. Yeah. Deep there onto the right-hand side. Visit Chachi is here, so you have 2 members or 3 members of O's on the side now. We're going to try and start this fight. There is the Glacial Fissure to try and start it all off. Tali jumps in. He gets immediately put into his Undying Range and trying to keep moving forward. Titan just cannot keep himself alive. He needs to keep pushing forward, but there's only so much you can do. The Solar Flare going to try and maybe turn this one around, but there's just not a lot there. Peace will get themselves 3 kills. Peace will get themselves a Dragon or maybe even a Baron.
Peace read exactly what Red wants us to do, making sure that they come in from multiple different angles onto the fight and not giving Peace the opportunity to, or sorry, Red the opportunity to find the fight they wanted. Now, Peace take that Dragon. You've got Tali running up top side to make sure they can keep pressure on the map and playing for this objective, but might need to be careful as Red, trying to see if they can test the vision that Peace are getting down.
No vision for you now. Paranoia goes down. That's going to limit how you can go in this one. I'm into another choke. They're coming out into a Slicing Maelstrom. That's fantastic. Visit Chachi. Titan, though, is getting some nice little auto attacks in. He's now going to have to deal with Tali, who gets himself the auto attack, trying to turn to Violet, who will go golden and keep himself alive. But boom! boom, the barrel goes off in his face, and he is down to dust. Now we can see that Red are trying to see if they can pick off any of these stragglers, but in the end of it all, it's a 3-for-2, still in favor of Peace.
It's 15-5, a 6,000 gold lead for Peace. They are controlling the map, and Tally, he just gets to shove in topside again. Peace coming out time and time again on top of these trades, and you're still looking, as we said, at the dragon that's going to be spawning in 3 minutes. Baron is still up and available. Look at all the wards that have been littered by Peace into that topside jungle. When Chachi gets his TP up, those are the wards that they're going to be looking for him to look for these flanks and finish off Red.
It's like a circle of death. You can just follow it from right to left. It's just like, whoa, big overarching kind of like pick your poison, pick your TP spot. As Visit Chachi is going to be waiting for that cooldown with a big old grin, knowing that it's coming. As we can see now already, the side of Red recognizing this fact. They recognize the flanks are potentially there, and they're moving in, but they may actually look to try and just sneak away this Baron. This is a realm warp into the pit.
Yeah, Aegis though was spotted on the ward, but as you can see, yeah, they've no clue.
Now they do.
He's trying to move in, but this could be gone. It's too late.
It's too late. The Paranoia is available. Paranoia will be used. Baron down to about 3,000 HP. You're going to try and get the Nocturne into the back of the pit. The Baron will not be stolen by him today. Guigo goes down, and that's Red with the Baron. Now, the fight can really happen. It's a 4v3 as the rest of Peace are trying to just take away all of these buffs. 1, 2, maybe even more. It's a double kill for Tally. Visit Chachi is late, but can he get any work done? They're going to jump straight onto Grevtar, and that's going to be 3 for this mid lane Tryndamere. 4 is going to be it, and yes, you got the Baron, but you lost it all.
If you're going to use that realm warp in, you've got no escape car left. You get the steal, but there's nothing left to get away, and Red cannons now die in the pit. You've got Chachi and Alador pushing in mid. Tally once again taking his throne on the top side of the map as well, and Peace, despite not having Baron, will get 2 towers for themselves.
And will get themselves 2 towers, so sadly for the side of Red Canids, they will only get themselves the Baron gold, which is nice, but they lose so many structures around the map. All they have left is their base. They haven't really been able to make it stick.
Yeah, and you can see it here, right? Nice call, nice idea, but the whole point of this was, right, Chachi doesn't have his TP. He's going to be the big engage tool, but unfortunately for them, Peace are just too far ahead. This nearly works out for them, but not being able to get out of the pit. You've got Peace, who are just free-firing all the way through this. Tally, when he gets into the middle of this thing, is running amok because he's got so much damage, got the invincibility as well, and you can even see Violet right in the thick of things, but doing so much in these fights.
Just walks in, recognizes the exhaust had already gone down. He's going to get the full damage off on these auto attacks, and all 5 members of the Red Canids do fall at the end of this play, but luckily for them, they take it off the map.
And the big thing now is you get great resets for Peace at the Dragon, right? You can already see they've come out, look at their position on the map, take everything on the bottom side, set yourself up for the Drake that's in 25 seconds, and maybe take a turn for yourself.
You have 3 members of the side of the side of Red Canids just pushing in the top side. You've used now 1 global ultimate, and you're going to have to try and maybe fight for this turret now. The base has been broken open. There is the Paranoia coming in. Tally going to have to use his Undying Rage to keep himself alive on this backside. There's no exhaust there, but the rise has fallen. Grevtar not quite able to stay alive. Tally just not able to go down, and that's going to be it. Double kill, make it a triple. It looks like PCE are going to represent OCE, and they're going to take the higher seed.
The LCO looking so good coming into this. 2 towers about to fall, but Red, they're trying their best.
They are trying their best. It's still a gangplank with 3 items. With the Navori quick blades, those barrels will crit, and they will come back up fast. Now, do you fully commit to this one here? They're going to jump on the Guigo. He's dead. You do not have any more damage now with that gangplank, but they will take down the Tryndamere alongside this one. Almost able to make this one turn around, but it is not going to happen. And in the final group game of Group A, it is
like a melee into a range matchup. But tell me your insight on it and why do you think it's a good matchup?
Well, I actually think this is Trinimir's worst matchup.
Oh.
Probably because I just think point-and-click hard CC is really hard to deal with as Trin. I was really comfortable playing the champion, and the way our comp was going to play was we're going to really abuse the side, so I just wanted to pick the strongest side lane I could.
All right. Well, when I talked to Shovi a couple of days ago, he told me that Tryndamere is a good champion, but maybe not as strong as we think he is. What is your thought on that?
I definitely think that he's not... I think he's quite overhyped, but I do think he is a very, very strong champion when he can succeed in the game. So when the conditions are met, I think that Tryndamere can really just take over a game.
Yeah, and when you can press R, of course. Yeah, it's been a really cool champion to see. Last question I have for you here. You will play against the Red Canids tomorrow. Again, you just won against them here. How much of a mental edge it gives you over them, and especially given the fact that you will have side selection for the first game?
I definitely think the mental edge is a huge thing in competitive league, but I don't think they really showed how good of a team they are. I think the games that they played previously, the early games were very, very good, and they weren't able to really do that against us because of how well we prepared. So I think that going to the best of 5, we're still going to have to play even better if we want to take it.
What can we expect from you and maybe from them?
Well, I think that we're going to play pretty much the same way. I think that I'm very comfortable on melee mids, and if people keep giving it to me, they're going to struggle. So I think they have to be ready for that.
All right. Well, let's hope they focus on that. Well, for now, thank you so much for the interview, Tali. Congrats on winning the game.
Thank you very much.
And we're going to take a break here, and we'll be back in a couple minutes with Detonation Focus Me versus Beyond Gaming. Stay tuned.